Hi, this is Shabelle TV. Welcome to the news in English live from Mogadishu. With me, I am Omar Noor. The top headlines include Somali President Xasan Sheekh Mohamud has opened the Judicial Reform Conference in Mogadishu, where he addressed the participants over the current political situation in Somalia. Somali Prime Minister has addressed the Somali community in Cairo as he wraps up his three-day visit to Egypt. Somali military forces have captured fresh areas from Al-Shabaab militants amid ongoing military offensive against the militant group. TPLF has started to hand over the weapons to the Ethiopian government after the AU-mediated peace deal in South Africa. Kenyan President under criticism over his failure to handle the current economic situation in his country. Heavy fighting was reported in eastern DRC Congo amid efforts by the African Union to end the M23 rebel advance. Welcome back to the news in details. Somali President His Excellency Xasan Sheekh Mohamud has opened on Wednesday the Judicial Reform Conference in Mogadishu, where the Minister of the Justice and other top government officials have been attending. Speaking at the opening ceremony of the conference, President Xasan Sheekh Mohamud has highlighted the importance of the cooperation between the federal government and the federal member states. Somali President Xasan Sheekh Mohamud said the country has decided its own affairs for the past few decades, as the leaders of the political in the country have decided to opt for the federal system that has been acting by the government of Somalia. Xasan Sheekh Mohamud said the country's government is responsible for the affairs of all citizens from south to north, and he has criticized the recent statement by the leader of Puntland State, Said Abdullahi Dani, in which he declared that Puntland will act as an independent government from the federal government of Somalia. Xasan Sheekh Mohamud has also said that the federal member states sent representatives to represent their interests at the decision-making tables in Mogadishu, and he has urged the leaders of the regional administrations to put their trust on the representatives. The statement by the President comes a day after Puntland State has declared it will cease the cooperation with the federal government of Somalia after a fallout between Dani and President Xasan Sheekh Mohamud, according to the reports. Puntland State President has rejected to sign some points of the recent agreement between the federal government of Somalia and the 5 leaders of the federal member states in Somalia. Puntland says it will not cooperate with the federal government of Somalia until the current draft constitution goes to a public referendum. The political crisis comes as the government is launching attacks against Al-Shabaab to end the presence of the militant group in the country. You are still following our news in English live from Mogadishu. Somali Prime Minister His Excellency Hamza Abdi Barre is expected to end his 3-day visit to Egypt, where he met with his Egyptian counterpart and other top government officials during his stay. Speaking to the Somali community in Cairo, Prime Minister Hamza Abdi Barre said his government has taken steps towards the peace and stability in Somalia after regaining the control of large swathes of territory from Al-Shabaab militants in current operation. The Prime Minister said his government is facing challenges including a political crisis and humanitarian challenges. Somali government, he said, will be efforts to end the Al-Shabaab presence in the country. Prime Minister Hamza Abdi Barre has called on the Somali community in Cairo to contribute to the stabilization of the country and the support of the Somali people as they face the worst drought in 40 decades. Somali president has paid a visit to Egypt in July, a month after his election, and he has signed an agreement with the president of Egypt, Abdel Fattah al-Sisi. Somalia and Egypt are now developing their diplomatic ties as well as cooperation in all fields. Somali's Minister of Education, Farah Abdulqadir, has signed an agreement with his Egyptian counterpart in Cairo during the visit. Egypt has supported Somalia in the field of medical, humanitarian, and military. It also provides scholarships to the Somali students studying at the universities in Egypt. The relations between Egypt and Somalia are improving as Egypt at loggerheads with Ethiopia over the Nile Dam project. The country has been mending and refixing the diplomatic ties with other Arab states, as Somali president has recently fixed the relations between United Arab Emirates and the Somali federal government after 2 years of strained ties. That's all for our today's English News Live from Mogadishu. With me, I am Omar Noor and the entire team of the program. We love you. Bye for now.